Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to be covering how to download R and Rstudios, which are the statistical programs we're going to be using throughout this course. Um, just to reiterate, this video is really going to be covering how to download it on Mac because that's the technology I'm just limited to, but it's pretty easy to download it on Windows or Linux, and it's free for all of them. So the first thing we're going to do is just go to Google or any browser and look up RStudio download and just go on this posit.com website for RStudio desktop. So there's only really two things we're downloading. It's R and Rstudios. R is the actual program itself that's going to do all the heavy lifting um, for whatever you tell it to do. And Rstudio is a another application that's kind of like a work site or an environment that makes R and using R a lot more easy and accessible and efficient. So first, we're going to start by downloading R. So you're just going to click download and install R. I'll take you to the CRAN website. And like I said, I'm just going to be showing you how to download R for Mac OS. So click that. And this brings you to this page, which leads us to the first thing that you need to check when you get to this page, which is the type of Mac you have, because depending on what Mac you have, you'll have to download a different version of R. So um, either way you can check that is just clicking on the Apple symbol about this Mac, and then let me drag this here. So you're going to be looking at the processor you have. So I have a older Mac, I have an Intel with an Intel Core processor. So I would be downloading this installation package, but because I already have it and it takes up some space, I'm just gonna skip that part. But you would click this and then just follow all the steps that the installation package has for downloading R. Um, if you have a newer version, you'd click this one. So that's basically it for downloading R. The next thing we're going to do, so we can leave the site. So now that you have R, you can download Rstudios. So now you would click download Rstudio desktop for Mac OS 11 plus. So I shouldn't have exit out, but you're going to check again what version of Mac you have now. So that would be here. So I'd be version 12, which is, and this one covers 11 and above. So I could download this one. I'm not going to because like I said, I have it before. But let's say I didn't have that. I would go to download a previous version. Let's say I had something below 11. I would go to view previous versions of the RStudio, and then they have all these different versions. What you're gonna do to find which one to check is just like look up like Rstudio and let's say you have Math 10.14. So let's say you have that, you'd go on one of these um, forums and then find which one is matches with your operating system, and then go back to this page and then click on the appropriate one. Let's say it's 2/3/2022. Then you click installer, and then you'd be downloading Rstudio for your version of Mac. So let's close these up. So as I was saying, you download Rstudio. And after you do that, that's pretty much it. You would just put R and Rstudios in your application folder. And I would just move the Rstudio application to your dock. Because once you have R and Rstudios, if you just click on Rstudios, it'll bring you, it'll like basically open up R and allow you to use R within it. So you don't need to have R um, in your doc. Um, that is pretty much it for this. If you have any questions or troubles with downloading it, feel free to let me know um, through email or and we can meet in person and try to figure out what's going on. Um, but yeah, in the next video, we're going to be covering a little more about just the layout of RStudio, which is the workspace you're going to be working in, and maybe like showing how to actually start a project in RStudio. So that's really it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.